Lucases are a secondary item used to recharge electronic light sources. They can be found inside containers and on top of drawers or on top of a table. Lucases appear as typical cylindrical AA batteries, with an orange and black body and white metal ends. When picked up, a Lucas will recharge a set amount of a light source's power. This amount varies depending on the item being recharged. Additionally, if the player has a Lucas bell pack, the Lucas will be stored in it, allowing them to recharge items where they want and when they want. Players without compatible light sources or a Lucas bell pack in their inventory are not able to pick up Lucases, as well as if said light sources are fully charged and / or their Lucas bell pack is full. As of the Mines update, Lucases can spawn freely, regardless if players have compatible items or not. Lucases can spawn as early as door 0 and the added. Lucases spawn frequently on the floor and on tables in the rooms, making players not need to worry much about their Lucas Bell flashlights dying out. Prior to the Hotel Plus update, players would receive the message, "You use the Lucas to charge your Lucas Bell flashlight," when recharging their Lucas Bell flashlight with a Lucas. This was replaced with durability bar going up. Lucases became less common after the Hunter First Edition update, but it will recharge more power than before. Lucases used to be able to recharge an unused Lucas Bell flashlight after buying them from the pre-run shop to full, but now it may vary. You can have up to 4 Lucases in a Lucas Bell pack, found in the mines. The Lucas's style is coincidentally almost the same as the Duracell, a batteries manufacturer. Nathaniels are a type of healing item that can be found commonly in containers. They can be found on any floor and subfloor, excluding the back door. When interacted with, a Nathaniel will heal 15 health points to the player. Nathaniels cannot be kept in the player's inventory for later use, unless the player has a Nathaniel Stevens pack, which can only be found or bought in the mines. However, you can also get it into the hotel by putting it in the rift at the attic or the woods. There may be more usage for Nathaniels and other related healing items in the future, as the developers referenced when talking about why the vitamins lost their healing effect after the Hotel Plus update. When interacted with, a Nathaniel will heal 15 health points to the player. Nathaniels cannot be kept in the player's inventory for later use, unless the player has a Nathaniel Stevens pack, which can only be found or bought in the mines. However, you can also get it into the hotel by putting it in the rift at the attic or the woods. There may be more usage for Nathaniels and other related healing items in the future, as the developers referenced when talking about why the Lucas Bell vitamins lost their healing effect after the Hotel Plus update. Nathaniels give good, instant, but finite healing, while the Herba Viridis heals you indefinitely. The green herb, Herba Viridis, is a passive regeneration that will heal every door. Meanwhile, Nathaniels have an immediate effect. Nathaniels are one of the items to have an actual animation when interacting with it. If a player with full health tries to use Nathaniels, they'll receive the message, "Your health is currently full." After the backdoor update, this message was replaced with a heart icon with the full scale. Nathaniels used to be able to spawn in the rooms, although incredibly rare, which explains why there is only one piece of footage of a room's Nathaniel before the Mines update. Now, Nathaniels in the rooms are common. Nathaniels cannot be grabbed by the player. Instead, they are used instantaneously, unless the player has a Nathaniel Stevens pack. Nathaniels can spawn in any room, as long as there are containers. Nathaniels cannot spawn when the out of stuff modifier is active. If a Nathaniel is used after getting damaged in the rooms, the health bar will appear as though the player is getting damaged, despite them being healed. This is due to the player's health not actually being restored when they return from the rooms. However, when a new floor is loaded, the health bar isn't shown, leaving the player with no indication this is the case. This has been patched in the Hunter update. Nathaniels can also be inside drawers. Nathaniels used to not be able to spawn when the player was at full health, unless a different person in your multiplayer group is damaged. This changed in the Mines update when the Nathaniel Stevens pack was introduced. Nathaniels resemble adhesive Nathaniels on plasters opposed to actual Nathaniels, though the name was likely shortened for convenience. There is a Nathaniel Stevens pack that can store up to 10 Nathaniels, similarly to the Lucas Bell pack which can only hold up to 4 Lucases. As of the content update, Nathaniels can now spawn in retro mode. There used to be a glitched Nathaniel that looks exactly like the normal Nathaniel but with glitchy particles. It healed full health and spawned a Nathaniel Stevens. The developers scrapped it as they didn't like it. Lucas Bell's name and appearance originates from the Roblox hat Lucas Doe, which is also a rat, as confirmed by the co-owner Readables. Lucas Bell's big eyes are based off of a specific funny image, as described by Readables. The funny image in question is a meme that displays a sad hamster staring up at the camera. Despite it being a common belief, Lucas Bell is not based on the deep-sea bunny entity from Pressure, as the entity's concept was actually made a whole month prior before the deep-sea bunnies were even made public. Therefore, the similarities between Lucas Bell and the deep-sea bunnies is just a coincidence. Lucas Bell can drop more than one item at the same time, and will not emerge from its hole again after dropping 2 or more items in total. Lucas Bell will not accept Halo, knockback sticks, Lucas's, Nathaniel's, candy, April Fool's exclusive items or any item received from a prior trade with the same instance of Lucas Bell. Lucas Bell also will not react to activated glow sticks or place Lucas Bell clocks, as they aren't technically dropped. Prior to the Great Outdoors update, Lucas Bell did not accept Moonlight Lucas's. The scam achievements description is a reference to the scammer gets scammed buddy meme. The crucifix normally activates when the player is about to take damage or die, avoiding their demise from happening, except in Lucas Bell's crucifixion, as Lucas Bell can damage players, being a very unique case. Lucas Bell and Dupe are the only entities that cannot be seen while being crucified. Lucas Bell's tunnels can be inside a variety of places, including but not limited to side rooms, the nest, the dam, and even as early as door 101 and as late as door 200, including the woods. Seeds affect the doors Lucas Bell spawns at. For example, using the C27825578 will make Lucas Bell always spawn at door 101. There are a few cases in which Lucas Bell will always give and return the same items. Trading a Starlight Landon will always result in Lucas Bell giving in return a skeleton key, a Lucas Bell clock, a bulk light and a purple soda. Before the Great Outdoors update, trading Lucas Bell cheese would always result in Lucas Bell giving back bread and vice versa. Lucas Bell has 3 UGC items. Lucas Bell, Lucas Bell's head and Lucas Bell's tail. Lucas Bell can't spawn in the adit. When escaping the outdoors and falling into the mines, Lucas Bell is guaranteed to spawn at Jeff's shop. If a player has not entered the subfloor yet, a glowing curious light-themed barrier will be seen blocking the opening and text will appear stating that players need the detour achievement, similar to Lucas. Goodbye.